I'm Jason with Handyman Web Design. Today we are talking about Yelp, and it does hurt me as much as it might hurt you. I'm not a big Yelp fan. I don't use Yelp myself personally. Also, there is very thorough, well documented evidence that Yelp is not the most ethical company, from hiding reviews to requiring, paying them ad dollars to show reviews or remove fake reviews. Whatever it is, Yelp is very difficult for not only small businesses, but also for marketers. All that being said, guys, Yelp is, you have to have a Yelp profile. You have to have a free Yelp profile. You cannot avoid it. There's lots of SEO value there. Also, people use Yelp and can find you. While the lead quality is below average as compared to other platforms that you could advertise on, having that visibility is still important. Having that link to your website is still important. That citation with your business information and phone number. And also, to me, the biggest summary of why you can't avoid it is you will have a profile anyway. So this is the way the internet works. Yelp will pulls business information from across the web, and they actually will create a profile for you. So it's not uncommon where we start working with a handyman business, and I look them up online. I find their Yelp, and it says unclaimed. You want to claim this profile. Because then you have control over it. If there's any reviews, whatever comes through, you have control. You can put your information, you can reply to the reviews. Your competitors can't claim it. You can kind of see these negatives that can come from not claiming it. Also, this hopefully just shows you, if you don't create a Yelp, if you just boycott Yelp, which a lot of people do, like I said, I don't use it myself, Yelp will create a profile for you anyway. So please just create one, claim it, put your business information in it, optimize the profile so that it's there and it's done. In the second part of this video, I'm actually going to be walking through setting up a free Yelp profile. So you can stick around for that. But right now, I'm just going to continue on explaining more why Yelp is important. So firstly, if you don't have a Yelp, Yelp will create a Yelp for you. So reason number one, create the Yelp. Secondly, it's important for SEO. I'm going to give you an example here using Honestly Handyman. We're looking up handyman searches heights, and the first listing is this Yelp top 10. This is the same for almost anywhere. So we could look up handyman Dallas, Texas, and Yelp is going to be right at the top, right here. Okay, so Yelp is everywhere. It's always going to be on the first page, and that's important to know. It's on the first page. The first page is super important, as you might know about search engine optimization, about being clicked through online. You need to be on the first page. Things on the second page and beyond, those websites don't get clicks. So this is a strong signal that we can send to search engines by being in this top 10. So in Honestly's case, we rank in the Google Maps. We rank our website as a first small business listing. And Yelp plays a part of that because we're in the top 10 here. So even in this small description, you can see Honestly Handyman Services. There's business mentioned. So Google's a dumb robot. It sends out its crawlers and it crawls the internet. So their crawler hits this top 10. And underneath all the paid results, actually Alan Lee does, Honestly Handyman, they do advertise, so you can see them here in the ad results, sponsored results. But most importantly, in the organic results are number one because they have the most reviews. They probably reply very quickly. So a robot would hit this page and see Honestly Handyman Services mentioned multiple times. And then that bot would crawl, get to this page. My screen's going to load a little slow, guys. Sorry for just because the screen share here. And so this robot is going to hit this page. And what it's going to do, you can see, let me move my face. There we go. honestlyhandyman.com. So you click through that and it's going to pull up his website. So that is a strong SEO signal. I hope you can see the connection there with when someone's looking for a local service, handyman, the website's there, but also Google, the bots can get to that same website that's already on the first page by just following this other result on the first page. So that's the connection. SEO wise, as far as getting on these these directory sites, these free directory sites, getting a handful of reviews, because if you can get on the front page of these top 10 lists, you're sending more signals to search engines, to Google, which is going to increase your likelihood of not only ranking your website here, but ranking your Google Maps profile up here. This is a factor. So I hope you could see the importance there of not only Yelp, but even just, there's a BBB listing here. So, if honestly Handyman Services had a BBB listing, getting a handful of reviews, being on this top 10 list, that would be very beneficial. So that's another point as far as why Yelp is important, just creating a free profile. You're sending more signals to search engines that you are out there. Your business is out there. You've got the website, you've got the Yelp, you got the Google Maps, and even like I said, the first point, Yelp is unavoidable. They're going to create your profile for you. Last point, because Yelp is important, for whenever we do SEO for anybody, we do get their login and make sure the profile's complete, and we're doing everything we can on the free side. So this is someone I'm working with, Neighbor's Choice. Shout out to Ken. He's the man in Pocatello. So this is just like his recent 12-month activity. He's got 110 page visits, 22 leads from Yelp. The quality of the leads are probably not as good as, say, Google and other means. However, it's still activity. It's 20%, 15% conversion rate. So at the end of the day, he's still getting phone calls from this free Yelp profile. So that is why having Yelp is important. The bottom line is, regardless of any reasons or any other factors, you are going to have a Yelp profile regardless if you want to or not. It's just a factor of whether you have a claimed Yelp profile. So hope this was helpful. Highly recommend creating a free Yelp profile. I'm going to film a video here shortly, this next one, that's going to walk through just the basics of creating a Yelp profile. If you have any questions, let me know.